Hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I have once again forgotten to put the streaming lights on because every time I look at my camera and I'm like, wow, I'm the same color as my walls. Can't be having that. Need more lights. Let's change that. That's better. That's better. Yeah, we like it. All right. So, as you probably may have heard from my tippy tapping behind the stream, I was just answering a few questions from the val-con lot. So that's why I was a little late starting. But it is lovely to have you all here. I'm just going to be chilling and chatting today. We started this on stream last weekend. I don't know, the days are a blur, but I think it was last weekend, last Friday, for the Starlight Children's Foundation stream, which we did raise $3,000 for. So thank you to everyone who donated. That is just incredible, amazing. I don't even have words for how amazing it is that we managed to, one stream, 48 hours, made that much tiny sloth slash donut jersey things, scrubs, that's the word I'm looking for, scrubs happen for all those lovely children. All right, so I'm gonna put on some lo-fi beats and maybe a little chill kind of ambient music, and then I'm gonna get going kind of doing more on this build. As you can probably see from where I'm currently stood, I have been working on it this week. So I finished the boardwalk that we started on the last stream. I've built the cave and I found the resize button for resizing some of those rocks for the floor. So we now have more of a kind of area to play with. I'll let you I'll let you have a look. All right. Hi, Astrid. How are you? You're still over there, but as you can see, I've kind of shifted my webcam. If I shift myself, I will be central. There we go. I'm central and you're there. So it's a little easier now for me to see who I'm talking to. In fact, if I move this monitor like all the way over there we go. That looks better. I did think about like completely like moving my webcam around and stuff, but one, the lead doesn't quite reach, and two, I want you to be able to see Human and Moonin behind me. So here we are. This is how we are now. How are you doing, Astrid? How are things? So I'll give you a little tour of what I've done so far. So this is now what we're looking at, which, as you can see, is a little bit more than a couple of rocks on the floor and the start of a boardwalk from what we had last time. But yeah, I'll let you have a look around. Got a few bits of debris floating around, some barrels in the water, lots of bits and washed up on the shore, a couple of boats, some crates. Lots of kind of this is an abandoned area sort of vibes, but hopefully still looks, epic and interesting. Astrid said, your morning was good. Oh, you've got a headache this afternoon. Oh, Astrid, that sucks. Boo. Tell it I said no. Just tell it I said no. Yeah. That'll fix it, right? Awesome. Okay, so I'll give you a little fly around of the surrounding area as well. What I was trying to kind of do with this was kind of, as I just said, like give it that abandoned vibe. So spawn is still over there, as you can see. We won't be spoiling that too much. But the surrounding area I have gone through and completely uh, abandonified, dystopian. Some sort of verb for making it very very abandoned looking. So I've removed all of the trees. There is a build over here, which is just with Stone Prophet just testing a blueprint, so that will eventually be removed. Um, yeah, so as far as the eye can see, lots of desolation, and then it merges back into the biomes. So it basically means if anyone goes wandering, you get that experience of walking through an area that kind of looks like this, which I think is quite unique. It's not, we don't often see big empty plains without much in them in Valheim. And it also keeps the instance count quite low, which is useful if we have a lot of people loading in and coming through this area. So yeah. Hi Gwen, over on YouTube. How are you doing? How you doing? You gave me the val-con server, and I've turned it into this. Do you like it? Do you like what I've done with the place? All right. So if I come back over here, you can see what I've actually done with the place. So far, this is what we've got as the kind of main portal hub slash intro area. I'll show you the inside. So these are all individually placed Mistlands rocks, which make up the inside of the cave. It is very dark in here, so we will need some lights. I decided to make a kind of window over here. Stuck another skull in it. I like it. I think I might turn this area into like maybe a bit of a shrine or something. Some interest. And then we have the first of our map tables down. So you'll be able to select this, read it, and see where everything is. Ooh, says Gwen. Ooh, yeah. I'm pleased with how it's come along so far. Um, it's giving epic vibes without it being overwhelming and difficult to navigate. I've placed a couple of signs down, which you may have seen as I was going past, with kind of where I see the portals for different places going. And my current plan is to basically mine into the rock and have them actually inside the cave itself. So there should be 7 portals, one to each of the themed areas that we have for builds. So we've got several themes for builds this year. I'll see if I can list them off the top of my head. Snow drifts and frost, horror and haunting, myth and magic, beyond the realms, Svinford Town, which is like our kind of village town cozy vibes area. Iron and Industry, which is kind of like dwarf steampunk kind of themes, and the Fairground, which will be our kind of games and interactive area. Did I start with that one? I just made a long list of all the things. Did I say myth and magic? Because we have myth and magic. This is how good I am at remembering what is going on. It's been a long week, everyone, and it's only hump day, but here we are. So my plan for this stream is largely to build something in this middle area over here. I think we kind of need a ship in here. Probably a wreck of a ship filled with gold. Like I think there are too many pirate vibes for that not to be a thing. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can put together. I do have Gizmo and vanilla prefabs on, so we'll be able to play around with a few things. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Now I will say I did start building one of these last night. And then I had a bit of an accident. Because the problem with building on these rocks and using like mods like vanilla prefabs and stuff is you can destroy these rocks with a hammer press. So if you misclick, it goes, and there is no way to undo it. So I misclicked, the rock went away, and the entire build collapsed, and I had a little cry. But it's fine because it wasn't that good anyway, and now we have a chance to make it better, so it's fine. You have the Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean ride music in your head, Gwen. Yes, entirely appropriate. Oh, speaking of music, I did promise you some chill beats, so let's get those on. But not that loud. Good grief. Somewhere around there. Is that too loud? I do. Astrid, unfortunately, you can't undo the removing of a rock. So Astrid said, when you use Infinity Hammer, you can use dev commands and type undo, or you can like have it on a key. You are right, but it doesn't work with a rock. I even paused it, and I had a moment where I considered grabbing an earlier save off the server and going and grabbing the build and coming back. But I watched my work crumble and I went, you know what? It's really early in the morning and I should be in bed anyway, so it's a sign. Yo ho ho, a pirate's life for me. Yes. Is that where the musical Pirates of Penzance was inspired by as well? My mic is a little low for Gwen. Alright, we should sort that out. My mic is like turned up all the way it can. Do I have filters on it? I think I might have a limiter on it. Okay, that's good. Let's see if Microsoft is playing around with my mic settings now. I have a feeling it may have changed my output because it likes to do that occasionally. Output volume? Hello? Where do you live? Output. Yes, input. Yes, it has. My input is down. Is that better? It was at half. I don't think my input is supposed to be at half. Maybe I won't turn it all the way up to 100, just in case. Yeah, Astrid, it was a moment where I had a little internal cry, and then I kind of went, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just do it better. And on a flat piece of ground this time. Yes, that's better, Gwen. Epic. I've put it to 80% now, so yeah. I think I turned it down initially because it does some weird things when I'm recording in DaVinci. But that's fine, I can adjust that as I go. Indeed. Right, let's set the environment to clear as well so we don't get any rain. Alright, let's go find a flat bit of ground. There is some over here. Somewhere. I do have some weird visual glitches happening as well. I have confirmed that it appears to just be me, so that's fine. Ooh, Sledge Seagull. Alright. You know what? Let's just teleport down to the builder's test area. I made this whole area where we could go and test builds, and I'm running around like, maybe I'll build somewhere else. No, let's go build there, because that's a nice flat area. So, you can come and see all the fun things in the test area, which is mostly people testing stuff. Cool beans. Let's get building. I think I'll place down a cart just so I have like shape in front of me that I can follow. Let's put that there. And then what I did last night was I used some of the shingle roof pieces and rotated them using Gizmo to kind of give the base of the boat a vibe. How do I want it up a little bit? Let's just start it and see. I do need to make sure that we're doing it so that the ends of the roof are on the other side, like so. Excellent. And how do I flip you over now? There we go. Excellent. All right. Might be a little too wide. The idea is I kind of want something that people can rest in or under. So maybe have like a campfire burning in there or something. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. My original idea was to have it up on like some kind of dry dock. And then to make the bottom of the boat also out of roof pieces. But having said that, I remember one of Emma's videos, and I'm pretty sure that gold works as a roof. So maybe we could have a little roof made out of gold. I kind of like that idea. Just making sure my rotations are set to 16. Epic. Alright, let's just try 3. Yeah. Shuki! You just found a 75-year-old playing Valheim? That is so cool. What? Where? Yes, I have to meet them. You've raided him? Who is he? Easy. Ah. I am opening that in a new tab. Absolutely I am. If he's still going when I finish this stream, I am definitely raiding into him. That's amazing. We have our very own, like, Skyrim grandma, except it's Valheim grandpa. So up for that. Aw, he seems really sweet. Get them on val-con, says Gwen in all caps. Exactly! Exactly! We need a whole, like, this Valheim is for everyone. It's you in the future, it's me in the future too. I mean, I already have my old man armchair. I'm one step away. One step away. Yeah. Right, now, what did I do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go 1 out. This is a very big boat. You know what? I think it might be about the right size though. By the time we've kind of broken up bits of it. Might be okay. Epic. Okay. I love this remix, by the way. If you guys haven't seen them yet, it's Bits and Hits. They did a kind of collab with Iron Gate. I highly recommend. Lo-fi beats, but it's Valheim. So good. So good. And I'm not normally like a huge fan of lo-fi beats, but it's good. It's real good. Alright. I think we need to just get those two to meet. Which I'll probably do with a slightly shorter piece. Yeah, that's boat-shaped. It's boat-shaped enough. Good. All of the work I did last night wasn't lost. Because it's all in my brain. Hi, Valheim girl. Thought I'd come by and hang and chat like we did last year. Ah, the good old days, eh? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yep. Building the val-con server. That's what it's all about. No sinks this time, though. I could put a sink in the boat, I guess. So last year, me and Valheim Girl met while building for val-con, and there was an incident involving a sink where I fell in love with Valheim Girl because she made an amazing sink, and that was it. I was doomed. Had to have the sinks. It was so cool. Like, she used maces as taps, and oh yeah, just everything I love about building in one place. And then we made a lot of fences and roads. Dude, it's not straight. Good enough. Love you too. Downloaded the mod pack. Couldn't get the stupid gizmo to work. Ah, oh. Is it the wrong settings? Or did you mean last year when we were doing it? Yes, we did. We did a lot of fences and roads. It was a whole thing. Get my fingers on the right place on the keys, that would help. Is that pointy at the front? Yes, good. Yo! Hi, Expert Malfunction, how you doing? I saw the video. I saw the video earlier. So, for those of you that haven't seen it yet, Oat Horse is working on a camera mod that allows you to have the camera follow you like a drone instead of like needing a second account in order to film your character doing something. So I watched that video and instantly went, oh my god, that's so good. So I'm very excited for that mod when that comes out. And Expert Malfunction released a cool video on his channel. Go check it out. Highly recommend. Watching fader drone shots from a fader fight. It's great. Working. Great. Oh yeah. So you're having problems with Gizmo right now? Is it just the keys are the wrong keys? If you press F1 when you're in game, it'll bring up this menu and you'll be able to go to Gizmo and work out all your keys again. More cool music videos. Oh god. They'll be easier to film this time. There's one shot from like one of the very first like machinima videos that I did, which was for val-con last year actually. It was the Grey Dwarf bedtime story. And there are some really cool shots that I did in that. There's like a fight and it zooms in and it's lots of action shots. There's a whole like swarm of grey dwarfs going into a cave. There's all sorts of action shots. But the one that took me the longest and made me want to quit the most was a shot of a character running up a hill. That's it. That's all I needed was just the camera to follow a character as they ran up a hill. And it took me 2 hours because I had to use a laptop. So I had 2 keyboards in front of me and I was essentially like trying to move the camera and run the player through like a little kind of copse of trees at the same time and then swoop the camera around as they went round a corner. It was honestly, to this day, it might be the most painful shot I've ever done. And that could be a thing of the past. It'd be beautiful. You are the weirdo that uses a controller and mouse. That is true. Yeah. I assume that you're able to reconfigure stuff in Gizmo with a controller, but I don't know for sure. If you can't and you don't want to use Gizmo, just disable it in the mod pack. You don't have to worry about it. It's no problem no more. It's all good. Alright, let's fix this corner. This mod doesn't need another client. Exactly. So instead of having 2 keyboards and trying to film, I could just film it like this. Just like this. Ah! Also doesn't need a friend. That's the other way I film videos, is by bothering people a lot. Can you come online? I need to make a shot. Will you be online soon? I want to get my video out soon. It's a thing of the past. I can return to my introvert ways. Oh, it does need another client. Oh, okay. But can I can control it from like I can set it and forget it kind of thing? Or do I need to control it? Yeah. But is it like an auto follow? Will it auto follow my character or do I have to control it? That's the important thing. I just want to be able to run up hills without crying. Once you set it to follow, it just does its thing. Oh, okay. I can deal with needing 2 accounts. That's fine. Auto follow though, that's incredible. That is life changing. That still means that I can just set it and let it do its thing, and then go run around like a crazy woman. Which is all I want in life, is to run around like a crazy woman. Really. That's just who I am as a person. I need to live my identity to the fullest. Alright. Let's get some of these in here. You're working on the fly adjustments, like your scroll wheel adjusting follow distance? Oh, cool! Yeah, that would be good. Because my mouse is wireless, it connects to both my laptop and my computer at the same time, and I can switch between the devices using a button on it. So how I usually record is to literally switch this mouse and have my laptop up doing stuff. So yeah, being able to just switch over, do a little mouse scroll or whatever, and go from there is great. Valheim Girl says, I love this idea, by the way. If I could call out sick right now, I would so come in and help. Aww. Aww. Are you sure you're not feeling a little tickle in the back of your throat? You know, a little achoo achoo? Expert Malfunction says there are issues with making it multiplayer difficulty and going through portals and sleeping. But you have a fresh version to test. Excellent. Yeah, these things take a while to like iron stuff out. Let's all call in sick! Yay! Valheim sick day. It's like a snow day, but better. Excellent. I see the problem here. I might need a little half piece in here. Just for an additional snap point. Yeah. Yeah. Might come back to that bit later. You'll drop a blank doctor's note into the Google Drive, signed by Dr. Valheim Girl. Dr. Valheim Girl says I'm too sick to come to work today. Instead, I must build a pirate cove. Sorry. Expert Malfunction says it also has a security camera mode where it focuses on one spot. Nice. Ooh, build time lapses. Epic. I love a good build time lapse. Can you also set it to like follow a path? So if I wanted to do a build time lapse of me like rotating around the build like you do when you right click. Can you do that? Yeah. Make all my wildest filming dreams come true. Iron Patat in the Twitch chat. Hello. Yes, I'm on Twitch without you for once. How very dare I? Indeed, I'm building a pirate ship / cove for the val-cons. Good gods, I know. Good grief. Gravy. Yes. Much fun. 50-50 on whether you go couch potato and have a chilled night or be productive and do val-con work. Has there been a day in the last, just speaking for myself, the last, I don't know, since January or maybe even December at this stage where you've not done val-con work? Because I can't think of a day where I haven't done something val-con related. So maybe it's couch potato time. Oh, you did say orbiting, yes. I clearly reading your messages really, really well from over here. I'd put my glasses on, but I left them downstairs. No one needs to see that anyway. It's fine. Orbit, radius, height, and distance, and orbit speed. This might be my new favorite mod. Oh, Astrid too. Yes, Astrid is also here. He's had to leave. He's really happy and he responded to us. Oh, I will check out his channel when I'm not streaming and I will go and drop him a follow because I feel like I need that in my life. He needs to know that he is Valheim Grandpa in my heart. In my heart. Forever. Alright, what was I doing? Making a ship. Getting distracted by chat. As normal. Yes. Exactly. Take the night to relax, Gwen. Lots of chill time. Yeah, all the cool kids are here. Here in chat. Oh, there's an ad break on Twitch. Sucks to be you on Twitch! Yeah. Relaxing is good. It is good for you. So I've heard. Take it on good authority that it is good for you. Oh, this corner doesn't want to corner very well. I think I did this slightly differently last time. Let's work from this side, and then we'll fix the Bob Ross. A happy little accident. Sarybot said there was an ad, but I do not see the ad. Yeah, all the cool kids are here, Expert. All the cool kids are hanging out. That's why you're all here, because you're all cool. I don't know why you're here, because I'm a nerd, but you're here. I think this might be... I hope so. I hope so. Cause yeah, like I said, I would use that mod forever. Forever and ever. Amen. Isn't too early. Too excited. There's the ad! We knew it was coming. It was just lies. It's just you and me, YouTube. And the cool kids. The coolest kids. Because I don't think any of my subscribers are listening to me on Twitch, right? No subscribers in chat today. Can insult the peons. The chief peon isn't here. Sad. I have a tiny gap. What? I'm gonna leave it because I think I'm gonna want this to look a bit like a shipwreck anyway. So I might just strategically take some pieces out so it looks like it's damaged rather than missing bits. You won the battle against the ads. They've left your screen already. Excellent. You didn't hear me insulting you. Not you, personally. just Twitch chat in general. You might stream it. Oh, Horst and you have opposite schedules, so you have to record all your playtesting. Yeah. You could stream it, yeah. I mean, you did get a good response on the video. Maybe people would be interested in watching. I'll be honest and say I may not. It depends what time you stream. Because I just, at the moment, do not have the time to do much outside of anything else. Yeah, this rotating mod is Gizmo, and it is one of my most favorite building mods. It works in vanilla in the sense that anything you build with it stays, as long as you're using vanilla prefabs, but yeah, it's great. Oh, you heard it all! And it does suck to be you! Damn it! Damn! Damn! Poor peasant tier Twitch subscribers mocked for your lack of nuggies. Well, look, I am lacking nuggies too. We can lack nuggies together. But also just testing. See if my ad breaks are working, right? KFC ad. I need a bucket of KFC as like a no nuggies Sag. But KFC nuggies are not the way. It's the filthy, filthy Mickey's nuggies that are the way. You know it. You know. Sorry, it's the way it is. Yeah, it is a great mod, Expert. I really, really highly recommend it. It makes life much easier. And just means you get to play with pieces in new ways, being able to turn stuff upside down suddenly. Instead of having like a couple of hundred build options, you've got thousands. It's great. It's great. Favorite thing. Being able to hide item stands as well more effectively because you can rotate them and turn them, and yeah, it's great. It's great. 10 out of 10. Yes, it would have helped with a boat ramp. Yeah, anything that's like a weird area that you're trying to do. Yeah. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Let's just shove another bit in there and see if it'll at least close the gap temporarily. Yes. I think maybe there's something on the inside corner that's gone a bit strange. It'll do. I'm just gonna punch that piece out and it can just be part of a broken ship. Be fine. Be fine. Ah, easy as boarding! Hi, Raiders! Come on in! How are you doing? Coo, says Emma. Hi, Emma! How are you doing? Hi, Yeezy! How are you doing? What have you been up to? I saw you were having a cool chill stream earlier. Didn't stop by there, did I? Ooh, a follower! Thank you very much! Good, brain dead. You should leave. You should rest. Go rest. Go chill. Chill is good. We like the chill. I don't know why I am unable to pop out my activity feed, but it is sad making. Hey, Azora! Thank you! Nice to put a face and a voice to the name you've seen so much of. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Indeed. If I can find the right tab. There we go. Azora and My Gaming Thumbs. Thank you for the follow. Hey. This is me looking at all my tabs. I used to be able to pop the activity feed out. I'm sure I did. I'm sure that was a thing. Now I can't, and I'm sad. Yeah, you did good. It's like your second stream today, including the podcast. You must be knackered. So, for those who have just raided in, I'm currently on the val-con showcase server. I'm in the build area for the builders. So this is where we're putting down prefabs and bits and bobs that we're trying to work on. So anything in the background is in progress. And I'm building a pirate cove for the welcome area. So once I've kind of got something together, I'm building like a little ship to go in the center, and I want to fill it with treasure. And once I've got kind of a bit of a shape together, we'll take it over there and you can see the piratey goodness. You can't just leave. Why can you not just leave? I told you you could leave. You will be resting and lurking. Lurking is acceptable. You could leave but lurk. I would accept that. Working on a UFO. Nice. Like a good UFO. Hey, it's the val-con logo. I did add that. I've added that as an emote. It's beautiful. Nice and big. Alright. Let's get back to building. And the potato emotes. Oh, jealous. Love them. Excellent. Right. You release your lurky turkey now. Have fun. No, that was a chicken, not a turkey. Turkeys go gobble. I don't think I can do a turkey impression. What's my favorite creature in Valheim? I don't know, Emma. What is my favorite creature in Valheim? Might be Frank. Frank's not a creature, he's a friend. For those who've not met Frank yet, Frank is a troll. Frank is the name for all trolls, because that's just how it works now. You should have seen it coming. Yeah, I do like the Franks. I mean, I'd have to think about what an alternative to Frank would be. Do I want to check out a very funny thing I can make with Gizmo? Always, Astrid, always. Why would I not? Expert Malfunction says, I like dinosaurs in Valheim. Dinosaurs in Valheim are fun. Yes, always. Place a windmill upside down. And then obviously raise it like this so that it's on the floor. Oh, that's so cool! Oh, I want to use that for something, Astrid! That's amazing! Look at it go! Ah! I take it that only happens when you place it down, right? That is great! I kind of want to know what happens if I put flax in it. I mean barley. Yeah, my pocket's full? No. There we go. I love that you can see the smoke effects coming out the top. This is so cool. Random floating windmill for the win. This needs to be clipped and shared with the world, ladies, just saying. Well, I'm pretty sure that I have clips turned on. Yep, there we go. You can use that as the sail for your ship. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted. Although I'm kind of going for a pirate vibe. Like, this would be really cool on the back of like a steamboat or something. Oh no, Stream Element says no. Oh, I might have to re-authenticate that. Someone's gonna have to clip this, guys. Just saying. Someone needs to clip it. Also, that just... Poof! That's great. It's like a little slot machine. Well, that can stay there. I think I'm gonna allow that to amuse all the other builders. Ulrich showed you that today? Oh, excellent. Oh, it's so good. I've no idea what I'm gonna use that for, but I mean, even just okay, hear me out. Even just like what if I did that? Does it rise above there? Oh, it doesn't. Oh wait, yes it does. Oh, this is my favorite thing. Look at it go. Ah, you could have just a field of pinwheels. I'm gonna put that in the fun fair, Astrid. I'm gonna put that in the fun fair. We could have a little like pinwheel things. Yes. Oh, the big leviathans are dinosaurs? Expert? Yeah, I guess they are. I hadn't really. I kind of don't see them as dinosaurs. I see them as big like turtles. Gwen, big turtle. Yes. But then I guess what are turtles if not tiny dinosaurs, right? That is so cool. Yes. Auric has found an amazing thing. And now I need it in my life. Everywhere. Ah, that is so much fun. I'm so distracted. Now go back to building a boat. Right. Basic shape is done. Let's look at... Oh, upside down raven. Like a little bat. Kind of think it needs to be a bit more oomphy. That is, every time I fly past it, I'm like, pinwheel. Oh, it's so good. Does it need to start lower down? I think it does. I may also be getting like ahead of myself here because I'm not entirely sure if I even want some kind of figurehead. Might just keep it simple. Yeah, none of those look quite right. I think it's probably because the front of the boat isn't doing this, coming up in a point enough. I think it's kind of where it needs to be, and I can always do like a broken figurehead on the floor or something. I think what we need is some kind of internal structure. Yeah, the back of that boat's a little wiggly too. Yeah. That's probably why it isn't meeting properly at the back. Because that ain't right. It's too wiggly. That's better. Such graceful curves. The age-old building art of destroying it and making it again, over and over and over. It is how we build. And I will say that still doesn't quite meet, but it is much more symmetrical now. Let's try one of those. Leveling up their sneak skill. Boom, 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 boom. No, likely ban evader restricted. Well, you should have probably banned them, shouldn't you, really? I say to myself. Let's get them out of the chat, shall we? Oh, thanks, Buren. It's me clicking buttons going, why is auto mod not on? Show mod icons, yes. Thank you. I don't know what I changed on Twitch recently, but I've lost all of the many things that make things much easier. Cool. Better. Now I can see the buttons and do things. Oh, the bot got them. See, I'm not even reading chat properly tonight. I'm just, my eyes are glazing over and I'm going, indeed. Stuff. I feel like these may need to come in a bit more. But like, you know, properly. And if we do that on that side, does that work? Yes. Better. And now if I do it this way around. beautiful. Hi, Brie, how are you doing? Nice to see you. You wanna go back to sleep? Oh no. It's being very much a Wednesday for everyone, I feel. Everyone is on Twitch, I know! I know! Well, not everyone. You're over there on YouTube there, Gwen. Bree! Gwen says hi from YouTube! From the dark side. Thursday is worse. Oh no, is that because Thursday is not Friday? Or just Thursday in general being worse? Hi, Gwen! Says Bree. Holding the fort on YouTube's. You've been up for 2 hours and it's cack. What a weekend already. I know! So far away. Two spam accounts already shut down. They're getting faster at removing them when we report them. Nice. That's good. That is good. I mean, I guess it's going to be getting easier, like, unfortunately, with verification coming in and stuff. I mean, not on Twitch, but in general. It's easier to catch things these days. You're not on Twitch. You could be, though. I mean, you could be. Then Gwen would be all alone on the YouTubes. Stranded in the land of red instead of the land of purple. Gotta whip out the van hammer. Yes, indeed, Brie. Yes, indeed. We must. This is so close to overlapping properly. Come on now. I know that I'm probably just gonna remove this. There we go. But you know, must build right. Shoki! That little emo is so cute. Good enough for now. The interwebs here on site at work today is shocking. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, that sucks. Oh, bye, Astrid. I didn't see you going. Sleep well. Maybe Gwen prefers to be alone, I don't know. I think Gwen's chilling. I don't think she minds if you do jump over to the purple side. Entirely up to you. To be fair, I don't have many niceties over on Twitch yet anyway, so you're not missing that much. I started making a new animation today, and I'm on version 4 and didn't manage to like get it quite up and ready for today's stream, but hopefully we have a few more, which would be good. Twitch is quite noisy, like visually noisy as well, with all the alerts and everything, even if the sounds aren't really loud, I find it quite stimulating. Waha. When I want to like really chill stream, yeah, sometimes I just want to vibe. And YouTube's pretty good for that. I know what we'll do. We'll have it like it's broken off and is like falling off. We put it at like a really weird angle. Just do weird of an angle. Yeah, that's kind of cool though. Yeah, I'll leave that there. You spent so long redoing your OBS and Twitch stuff the other day, but still not 100% where you want it. It's already feeling so much better. That's from Brie. Yeah, I can completely see just endless amounts of fiddling in my future. I just wanted to get like any. I've got one channel point redeems in like emotes and stuff. I managed to get the val-con emote in, so that was the most important thing. But yeah, I'm trying to do a couple of silly emotes for people to use, and yeah, I won't spoil it. You can. It's probably not going to be something used on like the next couple of streams, since these streams will be building streams, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. The number of sins this poll is covering. Mode full. All right. Yes, you can rewind the stream on YouTube. That is very true. And you don't get as many annoying ads, so that's another bonus. I reckon if I just like cover that with another one of these poles, maybe like this. You multi-streamed a couple of times and that was enough for you? Yeah. I I find Twitch is a lot friendlier for streamers, in terms of like setup and stuff. Multi-streaming is a pain. For some reason, a lot of the time I have trouble like seeing my chat come up on YouTube. But when it works, like today, it's great. It's great. 10 out of 10. Recommend. But yeah, it's a lot of things to keep up with. Bree says, I got my emotes and alerts sorted, just need to decide on UI visuals for shoutouts as you're undecided. But then you got sick and you were tinkering around designing your VTuber. We're gonna have a VTuber! Oh, VTuber! Amazing! That is a lot of work, yes, yes. Then with all the animations, the layering, the rigging, etc., a lot of your deems will swap to that when it's done. Oh, cool. So like you'll redeem something and your like VTuber avatar will do a little dance or something. That's so cool. That's so cool. I may have to commission you once you're done to maybe make a little Frank VTuber model. Just sit on stream with Frank. We can chill together. Be great. YouTube is basic and OBS docs 100%. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hello, everybody's! Hi, Shen! Story of your life. Well, that's okay. This is a chill stream. It's all good. Personally, you go to Twitch for live streams and YouTube for pre-recorded stuff. Rarely go to YouTube for streams unless that's the only place it's streamed. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know if I particularly have a preference. I think it depends on who I'm following and what I'm doing at the time. Like if I want something easy to follow, like in the background, I might use YouTube because it's less flashy. Um, but a lot of the time I end up watching VODs because I can't concentrate on things. Like if I'm doing chores or something physical, having a like stream or a podcast on is fine. But if I'm actually trying to do anything like that involves sitting in front of the computer, I can't even have like words in music. It's too distracting. So I end up catching up a lot of the time. So VODs the way. Shen agrees, yes. VTube is too much work, says Gwen. Brie, I'm sorry. No, no. And you use VidaTube Mini for PNG Tube? I have no idea what this is. Oh, Atrium did a good job of consolidating all that stuff for you. Yeah, sorry, I missed some. Yeah, I use Stream Elements SE Live, which just basically set up the different things for me, and then I just haven't changed it much since. Like it works, so I ain't touching it. Pretty overlays is it about what you get. And Bree says yes, it'll be interactive and animated, and you only stream to YouTube as you've got over manually uploading afterwards, and you use Restream. Yeah, Restream did look good. When I was looking at streaming options, people were having mixed results with Restream, but I think whatever it was just one of those bugs that was happening at the time and is now fixed, so that's good. ENG tube equals not full face mapping, just moves your character based on mic audio. Oh, cool. See, that would be cool. I could do that for Frank. That's a lot less work than rigging an entire model. Interact with Frank. We could have like agony Frank streams. We can talk about your problems. And agony Frank can give you a grr. That would cheer me up. Anyway, ad is starting in 40 seconds, says Siri. Or rather, that's what I'm being told. But yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You've only had one issue with Restream, and that was months ago. Good. Good. I'm glad it is working. Like I said, SE Elements works. I use it just very basically to set up 2 windows for me, so I can just stream live. Anything else is figured manually. Agony Frank, yeah. I mean, that would be a great shot, right? If I have time. But yes, Agony Frank is the way. Alright, let's just build a very quick floor in here. Sorry to those on Twitch, because you are about to get an ad. Boop, boop, boop. All the way to the back. Go on. Only slightly off center, it's fine. Perfect. Your wallet says otherwise. Oh, I see how it is. You've become an honoured member of the Peon Society, which are above the peasants. And yes, you can thank Norsen for that. Norsen and Iron Patat are both to blame for that. Although personally, I do think you should all be called conspirators, because that just amuses the crap out of me. Welcome to the conspiracy! Robes and masks at the door. Because yes, it is that kind of stream, at least here. You got over the ads as the ad blocker stopped working. Oh, I see. Yeah. I think we might just go straight across. It's more boat-like. Those not blessed with wallets shall return in 50 seconds. Unless you're on YouTube, in which case, hi. Or you have donated your hard-earned walleted wallets, in which case, hi. As I said, masks and robes are in the entrance hall. The conspiracy has begun. That might be the most sensible way of doing it, wouldn't it? Ad break is finishing now. Welcome back. I think the music has changed. Yes, and it's so quiet I can barely hear it, so I'm gonna have to turn it up. Of course, it's a ruse. Why wouldn't it be? This is by Arrest for the Wicked. Dark ambient Wendigo music. Oh, I see. Some Wendigos happening. Very nice. Very nice. Nice. Okay. See if we can neaten that bit up. Probably not. You gotta just leave it. No, I am tempted to add a few more in. It's a bit sparse for the bottom of a boat. Hey, Ulrich, how you doing? How's it hanging? There, just like that too. I just need to free place it. Nope, I think I'm overthinking it. I think I'll just leave it like that. Yeah. Alright. Now I need to work out how we're doing the treasure part of this. And how to make it kind of look shipwrecky. Might need to get Infinity Hammer out or some fireballs. We could bridge fireballs at it. That sounds like fun. You're doing good? Good. Astrid just showed me your windmill thing that you found. Love it. Love it. It's great. Well done. Really made my day. Alright, I think we need a top floor. Probably with lots of holes in it. Let's see if that's... This is gonna be fun. Not. That'll do. Just also clipping outside. Glorious. It is awesome. It is. I thoroughly enjoyed learning it. Sweet. Let's see if we can get this corner taken care of. Maybe. Can't see what I'm doing. But maybe. Yes. Excellent. Bjorn says, chat. Chat. Not sure if Koo mentioned this earlier, but there is a way you can help all help val-con rather than watching streams. I'm gonna be able to read today. That's words. Yes. There is a way you can help all val-con. Oh my god. Yeah. Can't read messages. There is a way you can all help val-con when watching Valheim streams. See something funny, clip it and ask the streamer to send it to us. Killed by a boar as soon as you join the world. Clip it. Forgot to eat and killed by gravity. Clip it. We want it for val-con. Yes. Yes, we are looking for content. Silly content. Funny content. Content you'd rather not show the world but everyone must see content. Yes. Please do send us your clips. Immunity, yes, reading hard. Reading so hard, and you're all the way over there, and my eyes are tired. I'm tired. Reading hard. Also, building floors hard. I've kind of decided that this end I'm just gonna make really messy and then put a fireball at it and do it that way. So it's gonna be like all gappy and weird. Yeah, that'll do. Because then hopefully we can put some money on this and that will give us shelter. You suggested that to Ford and got very excited. Pretty sure he submitted stuff already and signed up to stream. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Send us the things that you shouldn't be proud of but are. Getting yeeted across the floor. We want to see it. Does it give shelter? Yes, it does. Thank you, Emma. Haha. Good, good. Admin done. Now time to actually get some dinner. Dude, it's like 20 to 10. Eat and go to bed. Awesome. I will speak to you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. We are gremlins together, to be fair. So, you know. Self-care is good for you. You bet Fawn has a few good death clips, to be honest. Uh-huh. You might have a good one. Oh, immunity. You have to send it. I want to see it. Yes. Yes. Priest said, if tonight's planned stream doesn't go ahead, I'll be building for val-con instead. Last night's planned stream didn't go ahead, so I pancaked on the couch after a long day at work. Everyone needs pancake time. It's important. Life's a mess right now. Have a good stream. I felt that in my soul, Gwen. I felt that. Bye. Bye, Gwen. Twitch says goodbye. I mean, Twitch. Twitch! Gwen says goodbye. Twitch says goodbye, Gwen! If you can figure out how to clip from a VOD, you died in the Ashlands on a no metal run in lava, went to retrieve stuff, jumped on a basalt bomb, got stuff, started to re-eclipse, and the fire spit knocked you off into lava, and it happened twice? Oh, man. That's painful. Yeah. You should definitely do that. I'm pretty sure if you go to where your clips are on Twitch, you should be able to download them. And then you can put them into an editor and mess around with them if you want. Even just something like Clipchamp that comes with Windows PCs, just to quickly edit something, works well. I just dripped water all over my hand. Nice. Those things are sentient and I cannot be convinced otherwise, Shen. Yeah. Those things know. They know when you're not paying attention, when you're just spending 2 minutes putting your armor on. They're waiting for it. It's their favorite time of the day. Yeah. Life. You're gonna head out too, expert? Need to get to testing? Cool. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck with the test. I look forward to hearing more about it. Have a good one. Unity said I was on a rock arch and a skug knocked me off into lava, so I did the same spot 3 times, 3 naked Ashland runs to successfully get equipment and then die equipping it. Ouch. Exmal. Yes, expert. And immunity says goodnight, expert. It was honestly funny afterwards, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and as Bjorn said, if you don't know how to edit or you don't have time, we can work it out. As long as you have the clip setting turned on in your channel, the icon will be there. You can have up to a 90-second window to play with for the section being clipped, so I always try and clip it in the middle or towards the end, so I get enough of before and after to play with. Twitch's clip is pretty good, and you can download it in horizontal or vertical. Yeah, that's good. Oh, Malwarebytes has an information message for me that I do not need to know. Thank you, please. What I would like to do is do that without having coins escaping the sides. Damn it. Might have to put that lower. Up to there. Streamer brain does not remember. Streamer brain remembers nothing. I have barely any clips unless someone does them for me. I just forget. And sometimes I remember when I'm like making a video out of stream stuff, and then I'm like, I wish I'd gone and clipped that because now I have to download the whole stream in order to find it. Thanks, Bree. Bree says to DM on Discord if Immunity needs help, because Bree is lovely. Same for anyone watching. If you do want to submit something for val-con and you need help, pop by the Discord. We're very nice. Bree's very nice too. I am sometimes nice, but mostly we are nice. Yeah. Haha, sheltered. Excellent. Who needs a roof when you can have gold? We need something that looks more like a treasure chest. Maybe a wee bit of floor. Because this is like upper decks, and then we'd probably be in the hold. Hold, please. You also asked Jonathan Raymaker tonight about how you can use the AI from Frosty Tools to create clips. Oh yeah. The AI generated 19 clips from a 3.5 hour VOD automatically, but it's using up tokens and you only get 2,000 tokens a month, so there's a limit unless you've been playing for a while and saved up a bunch of tokens. Also, you earn like tokens by playing with Frosty Tools active on your stream, because that's kind of cool. I know there's been a couple of people trying out various AI clipping tools. Recently, I think Bree were you trying one out at one point for clips? Because I like the idea of something like explaining where like a moment of action was. I think a lot of the like AI clip stuff I see is just kind of a bit bland. Frosty is $9 a month. All right, okay. You've been using Nexus Clips, Bree? Yeah, yeah. I my shorts never necessarily do massive numbers anyway. I mean, none of my content does, but like it's kind of that, do I want to spend the time uploading a generic clip just to have content out there, which is using AI, and I'm not a massive fan of over reliance on AI tools at least. Or do I want to make something fun? And I think I always come down on the side of I'd rather mess around putting together a stupid machinima than worry about clips. You swore in it? That's fine. That's fine. We can probably bleep it out. Or we'll put it on later when the kiddies are at bed. Later in the stream when all the kiddies have gone to bed. I have a stream somewhere because Fen was streaming when we tried killing Yagluth on very hard mode with raids turned up to max, and the language in that, I should just post it to, to YouTube, but it's one of those things where like, man, we were not having a good time and it was very obvious. You pay yearly for Nexus, helps for pulling moments based on commands. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it might be good for like doing quick things. Like I'm going back and forth on it. AI can be awesome for things like this. I'm not a streamer, but I use AI for similar things for our football. Yeah, yeah, being able to like go, hi, show me where laughter happened. Definitely useful. I mean, I do a similar thing anyway because it's quite easy to tell when laughter happens, because your voice peaks in the audio. So I just look for the peaks in my voice and I'm either shouting or laughing or swearing. Anything that's very loud is usually me reacting to something. So that tends to be quite good for finding clips. Helps if clips or markers are not placed during the live. Just helps to go back and look at the VOD when you've got 18 hours of VODs each week. Nobody got time for that. Yeah. I mean, that is the thing I find. Like, I'm talking about, like, spending my time doing something, and it's like, well, yeah, maybe if I used a tool, I could put some more stuff out on my YouTube a bit more regularly because it wouldn't take that long. This is worth considering. Beautiful. AI is useful if you understand it, indeed. I mean, I do use some AI tools for things like auto transcriptions and stuff like that for subtitles. Such a lifesaver. Do. Daft clips like killing the queen with Askin while naked, absolutely. Those kind of clips, definitely. Hi, Yorick. I mean, you're welcome to stop by. I'm actually gonna probably stop the stream in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because we're a bit late starting. Um, but I'm pretty good, to be honest with you. In the game, of course, you were fully clothed IRL. Thanks for clarifying, Immunity. You caught the start of the podcast on YouTube last night. Got to see subtitles firsthand during a live stream. Worked quite well. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it during a live stream yet either. I might have to go check that out. I've seen it on Twitch, which I do find useful. You feel you on that. he had a conversation with Waffles a while ago about creating a death reel and setting it to the can, and then realized the realization set in of having to go through like 4 million, I'm not reading the number, hours of assemblers episodes. Yeah. Yeah. I have a YouTube video of like the first playthrough of hardcore. Not hardcore, very hard mode with Fen and the other chaos gremlins. Um, that video easily took 40 hours. It's set to the Blue Debut Waltz. Um, yeah. I might submit it for val-con actually. It didn't do like it hasn't got very many views. So I don't know. It was early on when I started doing YouTube videos. So algorithm didn't find it, but I think it would be a good one for YouTube. So maybe I'll submit it. Because yeah, going through all of that footage sucked so much. So much that the thought of doing another one makes me want to curl up and cry. Oops. Alright, let's add some random floor tiles here and there. If I just... Oh, Ulrich is online. Bye, Bree! We have an ad incoming. Add in 2 seconds. Alright. That looks alright. I might try and just make this a little straighter. Cool. Alright, let's go and pick this up. And I will pop it down where it needs to go. In fact, actually, let's wait for this ad break to end. Where are you? I don't see you on the map. I am. A couple of stacks of gold down here while we wait for the ads to end. Oh, you hear me. Oh, I'm like, I'll just type away. It'll be fine. Ah, ad break is finishing. Excellent. All right, cool. I'm gonna get this over to. I completely forgot. I was literally like, oh yeah, I will talk to Ulrich, and Ulrich is like, I'm watching your stream. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm gonna get this over to spawn, and let me see if I can get the whole thing in my pipette. Yes. Select that. That's picked up everything. Excellent, including the seagull. We're taking the seagull with us. It's ours now. All right, let's go over to spawn. Doo, doo, doo. All right, can't see. I'm blind. There we go. All right. Let's pop this down on its rocky edge. With a few little taps of the infinity hammer. I'm probably also gonna tilt it a little bit so that it looks like it's marooned on the rock. Kind of thinking, you know, it's a pirate cave. They tried to come and get the treasure. Maybe it was cursed. Who knows? But it didn't go very long. Yes, that is Infinity Hammer. Oh, thanks, Ulrich. I'm glad you like the cave. Ooh, that's quite nice. Let's do that. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Plus free seagull. Gotta love a free seagull. And yeah, Shen, that's Infinity Hammer with the ability to pick things up, move them around, do the little incremental moves when you've got something picked up as well. It's a lifesaver for when you're working on really big projects like this, especially when you have like time. Who is Dev Builder? That's Dev Rossick, who's helping work on Iron and Industry with Hi, I'm Klaus. It's the cave from the Goonies! I'm so glad you got the reference! Look at it! I mean, it's not the exact that cave, but yes. You can clear things, yeah. So if I clear my hammer, like if I was to select anything else right now, it would clear this off my hammer. If I'd press Alt when I pick this up, I'd pick up the thing. So yeah, you can just pick it up and move it. I'll show you. So if I go over here and I decide that I do not want this rock, I can select this, which is just the normal pipette instead of the area. I can press left Alt and pick up the rock. And I can either move it anywhere, or if I like pick something else up on my hammer, yeah, then it's gone. No, put it back down though, because I want that rock there. But yeah, if I'd selected like a campfire or something, it wouldn't be there anymore. It's huge. It's such a game changer. If you just want to delete things in a radius, I'd recommend terrain modifiers. So that's this tool. It puts a load of options onto your hoe for you. One of which being a remove radius. So if I click this, it will remove everything in that radius. Just click, gone. Boom, gone. And with Infinity Hammer, you can also undo your last action. Yeah, it is great. It allows you to save blueprints as well, so if you wanted to save some of your builds, you can save them. Hi, Conshawnery! Thanks! I'm glad you like the cove. It's pretty. We like what we're doing. And now for the finale, because I did promise that I would leave in the next few minutes. I'm going to fire some fireballs at this so we can get some nice weathered looking stuff. There is a way to do this with Infinity Hammer. So if I go to the options, whoops, for the mod, there is invulnerability set to on off, damage worn, legacy, etc. If I set it to damaged and then close and then pick up the repair. Hello, I would like not to have that repair. I can damage individual pieces and give them infinite health too. Which is nice. So, yeah. Ha 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 ha. That damage look is epic. The mountain is still there. There are some other details that have changed, but it's still the same world. Yes, it is. Same one as last year. You've only ever used plan build? It's super buggy. Yeah, we've been having some trouble with plan build, with people's blueprints coming over. So if you are creating a new blueprint, definitely try it with Infinity Hammer. I love this. I did promise a fireball though, so I'm gonna fireball it just for the lols. Boom! Although I have set it to be invulnerable, so it's not doing any damage. Gobble! Excellent. Yeah, I'll show you how to save a blueprint using Infinity Hammer. So if I go to the build test area quick, because it's probably the easiest way to save a build. Yeah. Alright, so say we wanted to save this as a build. You'd grab it with the area pipette. This does pick up anything in the area, like that seagull. Which has just landed again. Oh, that seagull, it's part of the build now. It's just the way it is. So we select it, make sure we've got all the pieces. That looks good. Then we go to dev commands and we type hammer. Is add blueprint? Been a while since I've done this. Hammer underscore blueprint. Oh, that's to add. Add piece component. Save. That's what I'm looking for. Save. So hammer underscore save, and then you type a file name. So we'll call this avatar of coup. Sunken treasure, and then you click enter. That is saved into your BepInEx config plan build folder. So when you install Infinity Hammer or plan build, because Jer has made this cross-compatible with Plan Build, all your builds are in the same folder. So you just go into Plan Build and your blueprint will be there. Yeah. And then as Ulrich just said, the one that I'm more familiar with because I've been placing them more often than not. Oh, and so for example, to clear this, just click anything else and it's gone. All right, so to put a blueprint down, you do hammer underscore blueprint, and then it will come up underneath. You can see at the bottom with a whole bunch of names of things that I have made. So, or that I have from other people, things like that. So if I go avatar of coup, blue balloon, so it does tell you what things you have in your folder. If you can't remember the name, which is very helpful, type it, press enter, and it puts it on your hammer. So here's my little blue balloon. I can place him down as many times as I like. There we go. And there it is. Infinity hammer. You can make aliases like HS and HB, saves time. Yeah, I could. I haven't got that far with Infinity Hammer yet, to be honest. I guess Twitch is where the party is. Yeah, sorry, Conchornery. Busy chatting with them. Conchornery said over in YouTube, you can add custom tools to your Infinity Hammer to give you a radius for things like damaged, weathered, broken, etc. Could send it to you if you're interested. Please do. That sounds epic. Um, Generally speaking, I quite like doing it individually because I like having that granular control over things. It's rare that I want something to be damaged all over. And if I do, I kind of like firing fireballs at it because the splash damage is slightly different. So some things break faster than others, which means you get like holes in the build or you get things that are weathered and damaged, and it's quicker than doing each piece individually, but it's also more detailed than doing just the weathered look on all the pieces or whichever. Yes, Ulrich's folder probably does have a scroll from all the assets from his Star Wars. While I'm here, he has invited me over to go and see his Millennium Falcon, which is over on his. I'm just gonna clear these using the easy tool, which is over in his area. So I should probably go and do that, although it is 20 past and I did promise I would stop streaming now. So, if you want to see the Millennium Falcon in person, I highly recommend you sign up to val-con and come and have a little wander around. Because, yeah, it's rather special. Look how good that is. And we are going to have builds just like this all over the map. So what I'm doing with Spawn is honestly just peanuts compared to the incredible builds like Ulrich's that we will have here. But equally, we'll have builds from all kinds of creators, all kinds of builders. You don't have to be Ulrich to submit a build. I mean, it's, who is Ulrich other than Ulrich, you know? Everyone has their build style. Everyone is at different places with building as well. And yeah, it's kind of val-con's supposed to be a celebration of the game. And it's really easy, like speaking as a content creator myself as well, to see the really polished builds that people put up. You know, the screenshots of the really impressive stuff and think, like, I can't do that. And no matter what I put out, I still get those feelings sometimes. Like, I wouldn't know where to start with something like this that Ulrich has done. But equally, like, what you don't see is the progress and the journey that happens when you do stuff like this. It takes a long time. It's tens of hours, it's hundreds of hours. And I'd really like us to have builds on the server that were tens of hours, that are where you are right now with your building, because everyone can build. Like, we even have a section Blueberry's working on for Fun for Town, which is going to be a whole bunch of everyone's first builds. So those little boxy things, the first homes you ever made, it's called First Home. And it's going to be a little village of everyone's first builds who wants to put a blueprint forward. And it is very much that celebration of look where we started. And, don't feel bad about your shoe boxes. As Bjorn's just said, I'm an expert shoebox builder. Exactly. Shoe boxes are welcome. We don't have any shoe boxes. You got a shoebox you're proud of? You think it's like the best thing you've made, or you don't have anyone to show it off with and share it with? Absolutely submit it. We'd love it. Wish we could get away with more than 12K instances on the server. I totally get it. I just have some big stuff I wish I could put up. We'll be making a video instead. Yeah, that is the one big restriction we have. We do want builds to try and fit in with a theme. We've kept the themes quite broad, so most builds should fit in them. But we can't have more than 12K instances, which you can see here if you go at the top left where it says instances. So we're at 6,000 here. We can't have more than 12. There is a mod that's being worked on right now that allows you to save a build as one piece. So it means you could put down something like this and it would count as one piece rather than thousands. The problem with it is that we've not tested it. We don't know how compatible it is with everything. And there are some problems with it. Anything that needs to be interacted with, like chests and doors and stuff like that, doesn't work. So it would require a lot of people going through their builds and replacing stuff. So that's why we haven't done it this year. But next year it might be a different thing altogether, and we might be able to have incredible, huge, massive builds. We'll see. We'll see. All right, and on that note, it is 25 past. I do really need to go. But yes, you're doing the same thing on your server, turning big builds into modded pieces. It's such a game changer. Might need to talk to you about that. Might need to have a chat with you about that. Because I think maybe it might be something we want to explore for people that do have really big builds that want to get inside. Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna log off now. I will leave you with this teaser of Ulrich's build. I'm not going to go inside. I'm going to encourage people to come to val-con, April 17th to 19th. Come and see what Ulrich has built inside. Because if you think the outside is impressive, the inside will absolutely blow your mind. And I am about to go in there and take a look at it off stream. Haha, so I don't spoil anything. All right. Been great speaking to you. Do send your teammate my way. Please do. Let him drop me a DM. That would be great. And I will catch you next Wednesday. So this is going to be a regular time slot for me. Same time, same place. More build and chill on the server. Exploring things. Showing off things. Giving you teasers. All of that. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks very much. And I will catch you.